Comrade. This is a very serious election. This is a very serious election. As the workers, it is up to you. We see it, you know. We see it today. We see it today. But it is up to us to make sure that it happens. We can't leave here. And I know what I'm saying here. We come and we hype. But when the time comes for we get serious, we are skin up. I know. See the PNP here? All of us underneath the banner are the PNP. Anytime you put yourself above the PNP, a problem. When you leave here tonight, it no matter which comrade you have problems with, dash away tonight. The only way we can lose this election if we start behaving. And look here, I am serious. The only way we can lose this election, and we can do it. Nobody else. My appeal, I'm telling you, I always say this. Now watch the hype at the work. Now watch the hype. Comrade Golden must become the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. The only way Comrade Golden can become the next Prime Minister of Jamaica if him gets St. James. Leave here with us in your head tonight that if you want him to become the next Prime Minister, the St. James people must become united. Put away the nonsense and the foolishness. It's not no joke matter. A serious business this. That's all I want to say. I'm not bother with the hype, because it's nice, you know. And when we see the people them on the road, by the way, you see the people them dance to Fubi song, what them a try use. But a worthless people them, man. The people them ready. The people them ready. We must get up. Go into the hills. Go into the valleys. Knock on every house. Whether they run you or not, knock on it. Because I can tell you, the experience that we have in Central St. James, when we walk and they say they don't want to talk to it. They don't want to talk. And we say, all right, we are so and so. And they say, come now, make we talk a little bit. Because they don't want nobody to see them. They don't want nobody to see them. So we go one by one. We not cannot quote upon them because they don't like it that way there. One by one. Find them. Get their phone number. Put it down on the sheet so that when election day come, we go for them. One by one. And you see, all the workers, you must become so intimate with your list of workers. You must know who come and who not come and where to go find them. Because tell you this now. All them people that run down and say they want to work. The only way you are supposed to be yourself, see yourself as a worker, is if you know your list. Me have 100 people, I feel me 100 them here. And all of them are 100, yeah. Off you go. And when you check them off, and you know, see them come and say, bus driver, go fill that one there for me now. And the only way we're going to win it. So if you are a big tree, let me tell you that we are the small ox, sharp and ready to cut them out. Labor rights. We are going to cut you out. Next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Put your hands together for the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. But before he comes to us, the firebrand, the man who everybody waits to listen to, the gentleman who is going to introduce the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Jensek.
Comrade Chairman, greetings. Comrade Leader, Comrade MPs in waiting and comrade councillors in waiting, comrades all, greetings. I want to start out by saying maximum respect to the comrades over here who run left them stall and come support the PNP meeting and make them orange flag out of them bag. Respect. Comrade Victor Wright, honor. I want to say at the outset, when I was a youngster growing up, an argument go on at a corner shop or in a barber shop or a hairdresser, PNP used to have argument. And when labor right get vexed, them used to just cuss and go on about them business and say the worst sort of things. But PNP used to have argument, forgive them. And so as we enter into this campaign, we want to start a campaign, an argument. Because we realize that they want to campaign on distraction and lies. All for me, they want to lie and tell for me, I don't even know. Right now, if a man or woman left him, them say Dayton fault. It don't even matter what in their life, they say Dayton fault. Even when I was nowhere near, they still call me name. So we want to deal with the argument tonight. When I say to you that labor rights are lying, I'm not just saying that because I'm on a PNP platform. When I say that they're lying, I have evidence that they're lying. So when the Prime Minister of the country gets up and says that crime has decreased in the country, he's lying. He's lying. Because what we have come accustomed to is to look at how many murders we have in a calendar year. We look at how many rapes happen in a calendar year. How many breaking happen in a calendar year. When I want a man come lump up something, when I take nobody life and try put that together with murder, we take people life. Are two different something. And under this JLP government, murders are more than they were under the last PNP government by over 300 more per year. That is facts that they can go and check. We are not saying that we got everything right. But for every life that is lost, it is a significant thing. And so if we didn't get everything right, but honor them 300 more lives lost per year, then that means that them are the worse than the PNP did where national security is concerned. And them can come fix it up certain ways and go on like a them alone have brain. We are going to talk and we're going to rebut the nonsense that them trying to talk out there. And the crime situation is so bad because of how they have chosen to manage it. The first thing that they did, before we even get to SOE, the first thing that they did was that them decided so they were going to buy used car for police. Me, who drive my car and park it at daytime, when I'm in the HQ or I'm in the doctor office, I park it and go work so I can rest for 8 hours before I come back, come drive it. Me buy new car. Police car carry criminal for the whole shift. Then 8 hours done, one new set come on, the police car move up and down and respond to everything. Then 8 hours done and one next set come on in a night, the police car move up and down, and they decided to buy used car for police. That was the first mistake. The second mistake is that them decide to buy used car and them don't deliver the used car them. And when the crime start get out of control, it's Andrew unless they put Bobby Montague as Minister of National Security, you know. Promote him above him competence because Bobby can manage them complex situation there. And when the pressure reach Bobby, Bobby say him not afraid of the little young boy them because him uncle will be a man. And so him say. When that now work, them start with SOE business. And a state of emergency used to mean something in Jamaica. When you used to hear a state of emergency call, it's a serious matter. The word emergency connotates that the matter is serious. When me the hospital and them say emergency, I come in, me know it's a serious something. And they took the state of emergency and water it down. So now when them declare a state of emergency, them put up the little barrier them in the road and not even police stand up beside the barrier again. And we told them that if you do that, you're going to cause the criminals to go elsewhere. The other day I see them complaining that some peaceful areas in St. Elizabeth now have crime and break out because criminals are run from other places. Go there. We told you so and you did not listen. So I don't want this government pretend like say them can come and just say anything they feel like and it's going to happen. And in this campaign, we have fact-checked everything that them say. The second lie that them tell is about the economy. The Prime Minister go on a platform and say he never receive an economy that is growing. A lie him tell you. Even the Prime Minister's own personal situation got better under the PNP, than under himself, Because it is under PNP that him build the mansion, to the environment was good. Him could have built one big old house. And leading up to that election, him promised bitter medicine. It was his government that mashed up the IMF program. It was his government that caused Jamaica to not have access to any multilateral in this thing. And it was his government that caused Portia Simpson Miller to have to spend every single political capital that she had to keep this country from erupting. And to beg the Black Caucus in the United States, figure beg so we could get back access to some financing. And for that person to now get up and talk about him never receive an economy that was growing, when he criticized the measures that the same PNP government put in place, him is a wicked person. And we're not going to allow him to just go around the country and parade and tell lies. When you run him from Mobile, I see him run Ghana school now, because I think say pitney them don't know what go on. He went to Manchester High School. And he talked to some students at Manchester High School. Look, rain start come down. And the Prime Minister said to them that he was going to build them one auditorium. Manchester High School already has 2 auditoriums. But that is how he is. Him not do no research. We know say the school already have 2 auditorium. Him go down there promise auditorium and them already have 2 because they intend to just promise for this election. Man go and get up and tell you say them fix the most road in the history of the country. It is a lie from the pit of hell. There's a reason why we call P.J. Patterson Mr. Infrastructure, because it is P.J. Patterson that opened up access to this country. And because a man come and implement 2 roads that the PNP plan, them start run now and say them build the most road. When almost every community in Jamaica is complaining about this poor state of road that leads to your home. We want a PNP government that is going to fix the road that leads to your yard. And so, I want you to vote for Mark Golding. I mean, I just ask you to vote for Mark Golding because I'm a virgin. Me have more reason than that. And I go and give you some of the reasons why I want you to vote for Mark Golding. Inside of the parliament, them say them have some people being investigated for illicit enrichment. Them say them people there don't get them statutory declaration certified because they're under investigation. So the first reason why I'm asking you to vote for Mark Golding is because Jamaica deserves to have a leader that can submit him assets and liability. And the body that is in charge of examining can certify and say, we are satisfied with what you have. In no other self-respecting country could we have a prime minister who for 2 years his assets and liabilities are not certified and people don't want to talk about it. The church needs to talk about it. The private sector needs to talk about it. Civil society needs to talk about it. And the opposition now stop talking about it because it is unacceptable for a leader of a country not to be able to get certified. And we're not afraid to talk. The next reason why I want you to vote for Mark Golding. Under Mark Golding leadership, Cornwall Regional Hospital could not pop down for 5 and 6 years. And we have spent billions and it moved from 4 billion to 14 billion and the hospital not fixed yet. That cannot happen under the leadership of Mark Jefferson Golding. Accountability, transparency, and care, compassion for people. Compassion for people. Under Mark Golding's leadership, your market can't just burn down so. And nobody no business with the prime minister no come until local election I go call him find himself down here. And that's why I want to run him. I want to right for run him because him never show up when you were in need. Under Mark Golding leadership, we don't want to see nobody a bathe in a pan. We want you to be able to turn on water your yard and bathe properly in your house. Under Mark Golding's leadership, we want to make sure that when you get up like you left yourself in your yard and you walk go home, we don't want you walk in a pitch darkness. Under Mark Golding leadership, we want street light to light up the place so you can walk, go home, and nobody not draw you in a bush. And so, comrades, we are not just saying Mark Golding because our friend and him a PNP. We are saying Mark Golding because he's the best person to run this country at this time. Eminently qualified to do so. Leadership is not about clocks and shirt where you wear and them same thing there. Whether me wear clocks, yes or no, don't change the price of rice. What changes the price of rice, what gives you good opportunity are the policies that come from the government. So I want Jamaica to have a prime minister who not come here for scrape, but a prime minister who is coming here to serve. I want Jamaica to have a prime minister who understands the economy, that understands the legislative process. I want Jamaica to have a prime minister that loves people and have care and compassion in his heart